Hey guys, how's it going? George Mary here from Messing Around with George. It's been a while. Anyways, today, obviously, you guys saw the title. I'm reacting to the album Mercury Act 1. I was really excited for this album when I heard of its release. And I was glad to have some new music from Imagine Dragons. Honestly, it was a different type of album. It was just different from what I expected from Imagine Dragons. I still thought it was good though. I'm going to be breaking down every track. So let's see. Track number 1, My Life. Okay, so this was well, obviously the Mercury Act 1 had Cutthroat, Follow You, and Wrecked. And this was the next one I listened to. My Life. I liked this. I like the plucked strings at the beginning. Dunna, 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 dunna. A really great album opener. You guys know what I'm talking about, right? They always have great album openers. In 2012 with Night Visions, they had Radioactive, and Smoke and Mirrors, they had Shots. Yeah, Shots is a good song, though lesser known. Origins, Evolve, they had Next to Me, which is less known, but I really like that song still. And Origins, they had Natural. Natural, that was a good song. Anyways, so it's a really solid opener. You get a taste for Dan's vocal range, like his chest voice again, and that's really nice to hear after kind of an absence from Imagine Dragons for a while. So My Life, that's good. Lonely. Okay, this is like one of my favorites from the album. My Life was pretty good, but Lonely, even though it's not as popular, I liked it because sometimes I can get a little lonely. Like using that, like with a progressive chords with guitars and basses and stuff. Oh man, just it made it at the start. I was like, what is this song? But then I listened more and I was like, okay, I like this song a lot because the progressions of the yeah, it's all about the progressions for that song, and it's a really nice song. The lonely idea is used a lot, but it's really cool. You can kind of feel the pain in that song, kind of. Not as much as the next song, which is Wrecked. Now, come on. If you're watching this video, you probably heard Wrecked before the album came out because they released it as a single before. And honestly, the story behind the song that Dan's sister-in-law died, it's just like, oh man, it's kind of heart throbbing. And the video, go watch the video, guys, if you haven't seen it. It's pretty good. But Wrecked was a song that I really liked the falsetto in it. Sometimes I wish that I could wish it all away. Hey, one more rainy day without you. Sorry, guys, I sing too much. But the Wrecked song, it's a really strong. What do you call it? Studio song. I saw a recording of it live, and I was like, yeah, this is more. I feel like it wasn't something that would be uh it's a good song though. It's not really, I don't really think it would be a crowd hit for like concerts and stuff. It's a really good brooding song though, and the guitar dun 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 dun. Anyways, but yeah, Wrecked is a fantastic song, and whenever honestly just kind of a relate song when you're feeling sad about someone. But yeah, that's that. Monday, honestly kind of a hit. Well, Wrecked and Follow You were hits also on this, but Monday was like, oh man, it was like You Are My Monday. I liked Monday a lot. It I feel like it implied that Monday, like the first day of the week, but like they turned that into something positive. It was a really nice one. I'm gonna play it for a little bit so I can remember what it sounds like because I remember the melody, but like let me see. Oh, right. Right, now I remember. It had the synthesizer in it that was like really. Oh man, that played a huge role in the song. Anyways, I loved I loved Monday. Seems like honestly the song of the album that has been released, except for a few that I'm gonna talk about. And then number one, oh man, just a pure track number five, number one. Honestly, just a pure positive song because the lyrics go. The lyrics are one sec. They're like, what do they say? I'm always my number one. I'm still my number one. And it's just a keep your head up song. Like we've seen these positive songs like Keep Your Head Up by Andy Grammer and Head Up High by Fitz. This is another one of those where he's like, I'm just gonna know that I'm my number one. Really good song. Easy come, easy go. I'm addicted to the piano in this song. I just wanna let it go. It sounds almost like a lullaby, and it's a sound that I feel like I haven't heard that much from Imagine Dragons, and I really liked it. But yeah, that's for Easy Come, Easy Go. Giants. Now, this, oh man, this song took me a while to process. Felt like it was another angry song like Cutthroat, and I felt like Dan was being what do you call it? He was showing his anger and his like confusion. I don't know because I'm not Dan. Dad, if you're watching, I'm sorry. I'm just basing this off my review. Anyways, it's okay to be not okay or something like that. For it's okay. Um, what about this song? What does it sound like? One second. It's been like a solid hour since I've listened to this album, guys. I need to listen to it again. One second. Right. Oh, right. It's okay. It's like a lo-fi song, and like, but it's a song saying it's okay to not be okay, and I feel like it's speaking towards mental illness and depression and stuff like that, and it's okay to be not okay. It honestly is. That's my opinion, at least. And it's a good song like that, and yeah, a lot of people will probably disagree with me on these interpretations, and I'm sorry. These are just my opinion based on what I heard. Dull Knives. I was like, when I saw the track, I was like, oh, this one's probably going to sound good. Like, just from the name, I was like, Dull Knives. That is a clever name. But I feel like this was another angry one, was it? They have this addictive loop. But that's nice. Another song kind of like Wrecked or Demons, like kind of saying like stuff about deep inside. It says dull knives twisting my spine. They're taking their time till I lose my mind. Yeah, um honestly dull knives like Demons and Wrecked. Um I think it might also be relating to mental illness a little bit. Just talking about how it hurts the soul and everything. But yeah, that's for Dull Knives. I honestly enjoyed that song. I did. And then of course we got I'd follow you way down wherever you may go. Ah, love Follow You. Probably honestly probably the best song on the record. It was just released before, and the songs from the album that I liked better were Monday, My Life, and No Time for Toxic People, which I'll get to after Cutthroat. But Follow You, it's a great song. I actually did a cover on it on my other channel. You should go check that out. Link will be in description. But Follow You is a wonderful song, kind of reintroduced Imagine Dragons to the world. And enough said, we've all heard Follow You, I'm sure. And if you haven't, go listen to it. It's good. Cutthroat. I've been waiting patiently. Yeah, I once tried to sing this song and it ruined my voice. Wouldn't recommend it unless you're Dan Reynolds or like ACDC or something. I feel like it's a screamo song. Dan said in an interview that "Follow You" is all of this madness, like put together, harmonized. Or he didn't say that. He said something like, "Cutthroat" is just everything just blowing out, and I can totally understand that. Like at first I was pretty skeptical of Cutthroat, but after I listened to it a bit more, I was like, I really see where they are getting to at this, and yeah, that's Cutthroat. No Time for Toxic People. Okay, this song, this even more than Dull Knives, this is the one that I came to on. I was like, okay, I really like this. I like the longer title names; it makes it more attractive, honestly, to, like the songs. And so No Time for Toxic People, I really enjoyed it. And yeah, oh shoot. Lights just went off. Oh boy. Don't you love it when you're in the middle of a review and the lights go out? Sorry guys, I'm obviously not professional as you can probably tell, but I'll keep on telling you about No Time for Toxic People. Sorry, Dan says that Dan, I'm turning on the light switch guys, just one sec. Dan talks about how it's honestly kind of an upbeat song, and he says there's no time for toxic people. Ain't no time for toxic people in my life, or something like that. Um, but yeah. Sorry guys, this is unprofessional as heck. But let me just turn on the lights again, really quick. Oh, okay, lights are back on, people. After all, this channel is called Messing Around with George. So that was some messing around from me. Anyways, no time for toxic people. Love that song. I'm gonna have to listen to this record again for sure because it was like a lot to absorb. So many different conflicting ideas. Somebody gonna turn the lights off again. I'm recording a video. Guys, this is Messing Around with George, ladies and gentlemen. Oh man, wait till I get a professional studio in this basement. We're gonna be awesome. But no time for toxic people. Loved it. One day, I feel like by the title, I was like, okay, this song is going to like be some goals. It's gonna be like one day everything will be better. And it was kind of like that. Um it was just a peaceful, really good ending to the album. I feel like the album had like a soft and then vibrant beginning and then um a really emotional like loudness in the middle and then it like quieted down at the end. And this is probably Imagine Dragons' most poetic album so far. And I love the picture of the falling guy. It's really great. But anyways, yeah, where would I place this out of all of their albums? Unfortunately, there's just been better albums. If you were basing this off terms of pure like Imagine Dragons, if that makes any sense, like people are like Origins was way too much pop for an alternative rock band, and I was like, oh yeah. So this would be ahead of Origins in that viewpoint. As terms of pure hits, I think depending on how these songs do, it might be last because of all the albums, I think that the worst performing one before this was probably Smoke and Mirrors, which is by no means a bad album. I loved Smoke and Mirrors. So many underrated songs and like such great hits in those too. But Smoke and Mirrors and this album kind of have a similar feel, but like are completely different at the same time. So I'd have it underneath Smoke and Mirrors. If we were talking about songs though, I like Origins songs. Even though they're a little bit too much pop, uh, Bad Liar hits me in the feels each time, and I love that song. So I'd put Evolve at number 1 in their albums. Uh, Night Visions at number 2. Smoke and Mirrors at number 3. That's a difficult one. Origins at number 4, and Mercury Act 1 at 5. And this is because they just haven't been. It just this album worked for me, and I really enjoyed. I legitimately enjoyed listening to this. Um, it definitely wasn't what I was expecting, and that wasn't a bad thing at all. But I feel like it was a different thing from Imagine Dragons for sure. But I'm glad, and I'm glad they're going on tour. But anyways, thank you guys for bearing with me through all this chaos, and I hope you enjoyed the review. If you did, make sure to subscribe and leave a like for more messing around with George. All right, thanks for watching, guys. I'll see you later. George out.